and he's still winning. Gotta love it. I gotta pull up the bracket here and see like who has he played so far. Yeah, let me see if I can get old DigiPool up here for us, folks. Check out this bracket. All right, don't worry about that right there, okay? What about what you're seeing right here? Um, where is the bracket? There it is. Actually, let's take a look. Look, you're still in it, baby. Let's go. They can't keep a good man down. Oh, Craig has won one matchup, but he beat Justin 3-0. Craig. Wow, that's how was his third round then? And Kris Brower has won twice. He beat Rico Gonzalez 3-0. He beat Dave Eshelman 3-1. So this is a pretty good banger. Let me see if I can find this guy. Using DigitalPool here. Oh, he had a first round bye. That's what it was. I'm like, bro. So Craig had a first round bye. Then he plays Justin Clark and wins 3-0, which is nothing short of impressive. It has to be said. And then it's him versus Kris Brower here, third round. Okay. All right, let's go. What's up, Sid? I'm not playing fair. I can't keep my composure. It's strange how maybe that's melting, non-edge. Yeah, always there. I can't keep my head. So I'm actually shot. Good rusher. Yeah. Are you out? You still in? Yeah, I'm out. Yeah. People are just reviewing both. Playing better than both of them. Split. It's split. Perfect. There you go. Fresh. Really? I lost him first too. Yeah, I should be in Jersey. That means you know. Who? What is it? Very sure. Right there, too. Jacob Blake, and then there's Jacob Brooks over there who just shot. Jacob Brooks over there? Yeah, okay. Like mine, that's one going to be. He's a good shot. 2 months ago. Tough day. Tough day. This is how you feel, man? Okay, appreciate it. I had Hank first round, and then I had Clay Davis second round on the loser side. I played against Clay. Yeah, yeah. Now we got Kris Brower going up against Craig. Craig had a first round bye, then he beat Justin Clark 3-0. Now he's going up against Kris here. Yeah. If you guys don't know, Craig Teitelbaum went off the last tournament that we did over at the Smoking Q 9 ball. Got all the way to fifth, sixth place, man. Like really, really plowed through a tough field. Beat some notable players for sure. And this is going to be another test for him here. I mean, he just beat a great player in Justin Clark 3-0. It's going to be definitely another big test for him because Kris Brower ain't no slouch, man. He can definitely shoot. He shoots very well. All right, let's get it started. Looks like that two ball's going to find the right side pocket. It is make it take it as well. Looking at this five ball to go down to the bottom left hand corner pocket. Laces it. What up, Josh Eastman? Rooting for your boy. Undercuts the 7 here. It's going to let Craig get his first chance at the table. A lot of issues on the table as well. I mean, I guess not really a lot of issues now that I take a second look. It's just he's got some work to do, and this open shot isn't easy as he absolutely flosses that. Now, he might have to, if he really wants to try to shoot out, he might have to try to play that green stripe off the 8 into the side, which I hate. But the bank is definitely where he wants to go here. Got to be careful that you don't hit this 8 into the, yeah. He got really deep on that too. Wow. Honestly, couldn't have got a better leave out of that. I don't think the 6 ball is there anymore because of where the 1 is, maybe. I don't know. He's looking at it like it goes. Okay, it must go. Justin. Justin. Oh, it just slid right by the 1. Oh, but it holds up. Wow. Craig taking a look to see if this 10 ball kind of slides past the 4. Shooting at it like it does. Good shot. Gets into that group nicely, but doesn't get the best leave out of it. I can't really see if he can get into this purple stripe to make it into the top left. Yeah, I don't think it's there because if it was, I feel like he would have shot at it already. And it's like there's not a lot of good defensive options unless he can kind of get right, like right here. Oh, he went rail first. All right, Kris starting off his run with the 6 ball hanging into the bottom right-hand corner pocket. And I don't think he meant to be there. I think he wanted to take the 4 ball next, but cue ball got away from him. Rattles the 1 and leaves Craig nice here to start a run of his own. It's nothing like the crisp click of a DSLR. Craig going for the bridge here. Looks like he's shooting a purple stripe to the top left-hand corner. Set up for the 9 next. Oh. It sounded like he miscued. It sounded like it wasn't a good sound when he struck that cue ball. One thing about 8 ball, man, it's so much harder to hide and play defense. So if you mess up on a shot and get bad position, boy, good try. Sharp pockets on the sides. Kris is going to have a shot, I believe, at the 7 ball down here towards the bottom left-hand corner pocket. It's a good ball. Nice shot. Stuns up perfectly for the 3 to the top left-hand corner pocket. It's going to give him the right position he needs to get to the 1. Craig's going to give it up to him. It's going to be 1-0 towards Kris. Got a few open tables in here as we kind of round out this 3rd round here at Blue Rocks. This 8 ball tournament here at the pool series. Shout out to our sponsors, man. Furniture Outlet and Consignment. Appreciate them. Consistent sponsors for the pool series over the last few tournaments this year. It's been a great 2024, man. 2025 is going to be big time. Everything's points. You feel? When we do 8, 9, or 10, we're really just doing 8 ball, 9 ball, 10 ball, and 1 pocket next year. That's it. Not doing any banks tournaments, not doing any straight pool. Period. I know we ain't doing no scotch doubles.
I lost. Oh, you lost? Well, you look happy.
But every event that we do next year, 8 through 10 and 1 pocket, everything's going to be points. And then the final frame of 2025, if everything goes right, we might do 64 man 2-day tournament for some big money. Two balls find the break for Craig. Looks like he made one of each. He's got options here. It's going to go for solids, taking his three into the side. Ooh, I think he got kind of weird here. Yeah, he got kind of weird. That's actually a really good shot right there. Plays a nice defense. Moves the four ball out of that little area, makes it a makeable ball somewhere, top right, bottom right, and then leaves Kris with not too much there. But I wonder what that nine ball looks like for him right now. That's married up to the eight.
What's up?
Kris taking a nice long look at that, understandably so. I know he ain't trying to back cut this orange stripe to the bottom right hand corner pocket, dog. Yes, he was. Very nice try. Holds the cue ball nicely as well down there at the top of the table. Looks like Craig is going to take the four on down here. Maybe get into the rail first a bit. Didn't even need it. Good shot, dude. Craig was also saying at the last tournament afterwards that the tournament at Smoking Q just gave him so much more confidence, especially as he was going through the tournament, but for sure after it was over, that he could play in these tournaments and he can compete. I mean, and he's 100% right. Like the Craig that we're seeing now, the Craig that we saw a couple of weeks ago is a completely different player than 7 months ago. Completely different. It's always exciting to watch the growth of a player, and then when they seem to just kind of break through, you know. Let's go shot. Might have to play the bank here. Make the two ball to that top left hand corner pocket. You're gonna get into the eight. It's gonna be weird how you end up on the seven as well. You could also play defense, do a little stop shot, marry the cue ball, marry the cue ball up to the eight, send this two somewhere over here. It's really all about the cue ball if you try to if you're playing for defense. Yeah. I think that's what he was trying for, but it might have been a situation where he wasn't really committed. Maybe he was still thinking about either the bank or the defense. Kind of like half stroked it. Now Kris has already shown that he doesn't mind taking on a long, difficult shot. So I would expect this green stripe to be heading right on down to this bottom left hand corner pocket. Oh no, okay. Only thing I'm looking at here is this 9 ball and the 8 ball towards the top of the table. It's gonna have to go get that. I think the green stripe slides past that brown to the top right hand corner pocket. If it does, that'll be the ball that it'll need to use to break out that 9, if it needs to be broken out. Yeah, he gets on the right side of things to be able to do it. That's a little bit deep though. I wonder if this 9 just goes, man. Yeah, he's gonna have to take a good long look at this one. Because I don't know. I really don't know if either one of these stripes goes by anything, man. Okay, good shot. So it definitely did go past that 8. That's a really good shot, actually, because he gets on the correct side of that green stripe to send it down here to the bottom right hand corner pocket. And then he should be able to pull the cue ball to the left to take the 8 to the top right. No hesitation, dude. Great shot. Good out there. 2-0. 2-0 right now. Chris is Hui. And it is his break. So very big moment there in that rack. And both players playing well. You know, 'cause, you look at, you might tune in right now and say 2-0, wow, Craig's getting stomped. But that's not the case at all. He's playing very well. A couple of rolls here or there, you know what I mean? But neither one of these guys they're not really missing. Craig might have just had a couple of mistakes more than Chris that allowed Chris to find a way out. This is definitely a good match. All right, Chris breaking from the left side of the table now. See if he gets into that second row. He does, and the cue ball flies off the table. The 5 and the 8 are married to each other. We have that left side pocket. Other than that, you kind of have a little bit of a cluster up here towards the top of the table, but it's gonna be interesting to see which one what he tries to take on here first. It almost looked like he was setting up for no, he ain't setting up for that 5, bro. That'd be nuts. Looks like he's going for the 7 all the way down. Shot. Gets to a weird spot again. He doesn't really have anything from here. He bumped into that green stripe up there at the top. I think that slowed his momentum down for being able to come around to get a shot either on like the 3 ball next or really just to see anything. But now he really doesn't have much of anything. So he's gonna have to see what kind of defense he can come up with. You might want to try to send the cue ball, see if you can find a way to get the cue ball down here towards the bottom side of the table. Might be able to come off the 1 and play this gap to float on down. It's like he's going to use the 4. And interesting. Now, Chris is going to have the 10 ball to the top left hand corner pocket, but good thing about what Craig did there is he freed up his 5 from the 8 and put the 8 on the rail as well. Good shot. Ooh, bad position though. That position hurts. Yeah, I think he's, oh wait, he might have the 11 here. I didn't see it. My angle, that two balls perfectly over that 11. Oh man, and he hit the rail. All right, now Craig coming to an open table, honestly, for what he's got going on right now, man. He can make some things happen here. Interesting slow play right there. I'm not sure. I don't think there's four slides past the three, so the one might be next. Stuns over to the middle of the table here. Just taking a look at it. If it were me, I'm probably saving this six for last, honestly, because with where it is, it's going to make that eight ball difficult to be made should he miss somewhere else. But he decides to go ahead and take it on now and draw out. Now, this is a bit of an awkward position. He's out of line here. I think the shot is going to have to be the three into the side. Don't mind my not being able to draw on this thing and then coming up and back down. Looks like he's going at the two though. Oh, well, that's not good. Then he just now. Thankfully, he got that cue ball for himself down here at the bottom of the table. Is going to leave Kris with a tough shot. Good D. That's going to leave a shot here for Craig. See if he can bear down and pocket this two ball. Oh, goes for the four instead. Not going to get there. Okay. It's right beside that eight ball. Coming back with another defensive shot. Let's see. He still doesn't get there. He was trying to hide behind that 11, but just ended up, I think that slow roll kind of straightened things up for him. Then he got that thick double kiss. Kris now, or excuse me, Craig now eyeing up the two ball. Good shot. It's a little bump on the three.
Try to grab, try to grab. No, one away. You like it film? What's better to flat?
Mm, that that could be. I mean, there's work to be done. That could be the match right there. And once Kris makes this 12 ball into the bottom right hand corner, wants to get back up to the top of that table there. What a beautiful draw stroke. The replay keeps showing other stuff and not what I'm wanting. I think the replay's broken. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. An opportunity presents itself for the bomb. My gosh, he gave it right back. Oh my gosh. He wanted to break out the 8 ball so the 8 had a shot anywhere, which he did, but oh man, that hurts. All right, he does have a bit of an angle here on the 13 to be able to get position back to the 8. That 4 ball's blocking that top left-hand corner pocket, though. Just kind of stuns over a little bit. Maybe he plays the bank here. See what he calls. Some sharp side pockets here. So he's gonna, yeah, he's gonna call the bank. This is for the match. Oh, catches the point. I think you got to go 3-4. I think you got to go 3-4 here, but he likes 4-3 instead. This is a tester of a shot. Right down the barrel. Good shot. And just like that, the bomb's on the board. 2-1. And it is his break. That was a great shot right there to get to the 3. Or excuse me, to get to the 8. Great shot on the 3 to get to the 8 ball. Let me test this replay real quick, see what happens. See if we keep seeing the same doggone replay over and over again. Craig with the break here. He's going to find that stripe. That 9 ball finds the top right-hand corner pocket. And I don't know if he's got a good shot anywhere, really. He can see some stuff, but he doesn't have a good shot to get this, to make a ball, it doesn't seem like. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just trying to see what's up with this replay. Looks like it's broken. That's okay. Does make good contact. Kris is going to come to the table with some shots here. Now he does have. He's got at the top of that. Oh my goodness! Wow. Wow, 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 wow. A little bit of a lapse there in focus, it seems. You got this going on right here, the top of the table for both players to try to figure out here. And now it looks like you've got this going on here. But both of those balls, being the 15 and the 1 there at the bottom left, they both go to the bottom left-hand corner pocket. Okay. Both players struggling early on in this rack. A lot of pressure right now. This is the time if you're Craig, you want to be able to take advantage of your opponent who's been shooting very strong in those opening couple of racks. You want to take advantage of this downtime. It's a good shot. It gets into that orange stripe and bumps it up to the kind of center of the table, center-ish. You still got the same problem there at the top of the table. He's taking a look at that now. Just plays a little bit of defense right there. Makes a little bit of gives a little bit of separation right there for one of these guys to come back to that area. Craig taking a look all the way down here to the bottom left-hand corner pocket. I think he sees a window in between the green and the orange stripe for the 10 to go. Mm. He's going to knock the 3 in. Nah, he's going to cover it up from this side a little bit, though, but the 3 will still go once you get to the other side of the table. Gets a really good leave out of this, too. Like, Kris doesn't really have too much that he's going to be able to shoot at. I think the only thing that he might have is that green ball, taking that towards the top right-hand corner pocket if he's trying to make something. He could also back cut it to the top left. It's a good hit. It's going to float back up the table a bit. So he gets a pretty good spot here. Good leave. You could play another defensive shot here again by maybe sending the cue ball down here towards the brown stripe at the bottom of the table. He's also got, yeah, that's a steep, steep cut if he wants to take that 12 to the top left-hand corner pocket. Looks like that's what he decided he's going to go for. It's a good shot. Committed. He actually got position to the 11 as well. Wow. And he bumped into that orange stripe, that 13 ball, but it still does have a pocket to the top right-hand corner. Maybe play this a little bit of top left to come around this group here. He's going to get to that three. Oh, nudges the 10 a bit. Good ball. Ooh. Wow, I can't believe that cue ball just sat the jaws like that. But I mean, he's got a cut on this 10 ball right here. This is a dangerous shot. This is a dangerous shot. He could scratch into the opposite pocket, I feel like, by cutting this ball and then getting into that green stripe that he's looking at right here. Play the bank. Great shot. By taking this brown stripe, that 15, all the way down to the top left hand corner pocket. He just shooting out from here. I like it. I like it a lot. I think that's what he's doing. I don't know what he's looking at right here. I think he's massing around to take the 10 to the side. Wow. I did not expect that. Sharp points on these side pockets here. Kris Brower with the chance to get out. Draws back to the top of the table to be able to take the 4 next. He's looking at the 2. I think you got to take the 4. I think you got to get that ball off that rail. He likes the 2. Good shot. He doesn't get on the. He gets on the wrong side of the 6 here. So if he's going to try to hold his cue ball, he's going to need some inside, or he's going to have to go around a whole lot of rails. Oh, he had a better angle than I thought. It looked way steeper than that. That was a good shot. But I think he's pretty doggone straight here. Was able to get it off the rail just enough, it looks like. Get that cue ball into some space. A ball's in a perfect spot to scratch into that side pocket if you want to take this all the way down. But let's see what he does. This right here is for the match. I think a little bit of, oh, he's pushing it forward. I was going to say a little bit of draw. Either one, I think, is going to, you just have to, it's got to be, you got to mind that speed because you don't want that cue ball to just slide off and not grab anything. He's going bottom now, it looks like. I'd probably use like some stun draw. He's going to call the side and switch it up. I like this because you kind of take the scratch out of the equation. Now you just got to come up with a shot. Good ball. That's going to do it. Kris Brower takes it 3-1 against the Bomb. Craig Teitelbaum. And we're going to see who's coming up next here on the stream table as we get through. All right, man. As we get through the this 8-ball open down here at Blue Rocks in Pineville, North Carolina. Shout out to Kris Brower and Craig for playing a fun match, man. That was really good to watch. Both guys played really, really well. A couple shots here or there, a couple of mistakes. Kris just made less mistakes. Both guys played very well, but that was